For too long have the forces of evil mustered in the east. The initial outbreak of war was a wake-up call to the men of the west, showing them that they must reform the armies, they must band together, and they must not look away from the return of the king. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more of the awesome Crusader Wars mod. This is the mod that allows you to combine the epicness and the grand scale of Crusader Kings 3 with the legendary battles of Total War and Attila. Not only that, though, we are using both respective Lord of the Rings mods, which provides, of course, with just some insanely awesome battles, and we are continuing on our Gondorian playthrough. I might see if I can complete this entire kind of playthrough in today's episode. We'll see how things shape up. Basically, the goal of this series is just to basically get Aragon to return, reform the kingdom, and of course, wipe out Mordor, defeat the threat once and for all. And we'll see if that is going to be possible today. We might have to go ahead and do another episode of this, and if this is something you guys want to see in the future, be sure to drop a like and a comment down below. It does help out the channel massively, lets me know that you guys do want to see more of this, and I'd be interested in taking on a few of the different scenarios as well in the brand new update. We have stuff like the dwarfs and the reclaiming of Moria, which could be really fun to fight as a much harder campaign. There's Dale, there's a Woodland Realm, Legolas for Riddermark, there's Aragon in the Shire. We could even do the Hobbits and see how far we can get along with that. There's plenty to mess around with, so yeah, let me know if you guys want to see more of this, and let's just dive in. So after the previous initial war with the forces of evil and Mordor, we managed to go ahead and push them back, and I think we do actually still have a truce. Yeah, we still have a truce for a little while, only for another 4 months, so chances are they are going to declare war on us again. Out of interest, could we declare war on him? Yeah, we could actually go on the offense now and start trying to actually start claiming some of the territory, taking back Aphelion and the other territories, which is something I might actually do. Like, taking this war camp, building up our strength here could be a great kind of position. Unfortunately, our fearless leader, Denethor, the brave Denethor, the magical, the man, the myth, the legend, is actually getting pretty old. As you can see, his face is wrinkling, and yeah, I think Boromir is going to have to take over before Aragon does return. Boys, so here we have it. The forces of evil have now declared war, the invasion for the kingdom of Aphelion. It seems like we're going to have to set ourselves up and defend this. It is a shame that we can't force, we can't take land from the forces of evil in this. So I think what we'll do is we will just engage them in combat. Our economy isn't great. I've been really building up the defenses of West Azilith, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to smash the Dark Lord in this war, and then the next engagement is when we're going to go really hard. You can also see as well that plague is just ravaging us down here in the south. That should be okay. Okay, now we have ourselves a goddamn battle to fight in the initial war. We are, of course, fighting one of the Nazgul. The Witch King is nowhere to be seen. Maybe he's moved to Dol Guldur. But yeah, I'll show you guys just how easy this game is to play with the Crusader Wars mod. So all you have to do is click fight the battle yourself. I'm not going to make a single cut here, so you guys can see exactly just how quick it is. There's going to be no messing around by me. So boom, there he goes. It goes ahead and pumps up Total War Atilla. We click play. I've already got the mod set up, which is going to make this a little bit quicker. And then boom, we're going to dive into Attila. Again, no cuts whatsoever. I'll just do it for this one time because just so you guys can see exactly how easy it is. Boom, we've got that loaded up. Then what we have to do is go to the historical battles, click the battle, choose what battle difficulty you're playing, and boom, we're loading in. We've got the army set up, and oh my god, that is a scary orc army. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that is a lot of Olokai. They've got Easterlings in this army as well. And a lot of Orc warriors. I don't think we're going to win this battle. Okay, so we're in the battle now. Things are not looking great. Even the balance of power knows that we are in trouble. This is a massive 30,000 soldier battle right now. It's going to be intense. So basically how I've set my lineup, we have all of our Dol Amrothi infantry on the kind of the lines here. They're going to be pushed hard. I've also stuck all my Citadel Guard on the front line. We have our Javelins and our Dunedain Rangers on the back flanks, hoping for the best, and we just got to do some real good micro with our cavalry. We have Doamroth mounted knights, and of course we also have Prince Imrahil himself, as you guys saw him a second ago, leading the cavalry. So Imrahil is going to have to really get his sword bloody and get himself stuck in, because yeah, this is all or nothing right now for the forces of Gondor. The Orc army is now coming into view. We are setting up. Hopefully we'll have enough time to fully kind of organize our formation. It looks like as well we've actually managed to kind of bait some of the Ologhai down the hill, which is great because we need to hammer them with archers. The thing is, look how big this goddamn battle line actually is. So it's hard to actually transfer my soldiers from all the way over here. Like, I've got hundreds of men over there, and then we need to make them all the way down here. So whenever we are moving soldiers around to get them in range to shoot these Ologhai, it is actually kind of hard to do. The rest of the battle line of the Orcs are now moving up. There's got, yeah, a lot of these wild riders. The Dunlendings aren't going to be too difficult to deal with. But yeah, and same with a lot of these Orc kind of soldiers. Yeah, these Orc rabble are going to be nothing for our men. But yeah, it's more of the Orc warriors and the other soldiers that are festering upon the positions. Okay, here we go. The first clashes now as the enemy and the Ologhai come flying into the battle line. Yeah, that is going to be dangerous. That is for sure. And we basically, I think, really just want to kind of push on one side of the position and then utilize our cavalry. So like right now, I think I really want to try and isolate these like a couple thousand Orcs right here by charging in. I know the men of Doamroth aren't going to be like the strongest. The half-orc pillagers are going to be dangerous. But remember, we have the cavalry. The rest of the line just needs to hold for now. Oh no, they caught my cavalry. No, they're so bad. Oh my god, I suck at this game. The rest of the Ologhai are also in. So just throw in the infantry where we can. We want to obviously get the charges off wherever we can. Help out our Citadel Guard. We also have this kind of contingent of Gondorian swords as well. We really want to use. Bring the cavalry around. And yeah, just continue to hammer. I killed so many of my good units. Yeah, and the new boys just continue to hammer them as we run them around with our cavalry. So I think first things first, we definitely try and take out these half-orc axes and the pillagers with our cavalry. We should be able to break them pretty effectively with the amount of cavalry that we do have. Like, these orc pillagers are not up to the scratch right there. Yeah, look, I mean, we just killed. Oh my god, that charge was so good. Really nice stuff there. Let's try and finish off that flank. It looks like our plan of action of winning up this left flank quickly is going pretty well. We're going to bring some cavalry over here to charge in and finish them off. I also brought over my entire cavalry force over on this side. And even our infantry are doing a great job in the midst. The Citadel Guard fighting hard. I mean, it's pretty dark right now as the Dark Lord has put his stank all over this world. Is doing great. Obviously, the Ologhai are the things that's smashing our land so physically hard that our shield walls are breaking difficultly, and there's not really much I can do about it. I have reinforced here some more of the Gondorian swords, and we are fighting servants of the goddamn eye with full golden chevrons. Like, that is not an easy task. The trolls over here are almost done by the Dunedain. That's at least one unit of Ologhai we can now deal with and then go help elsewhere. But we need this cavalry to come in and do the damage. You know, that is what the Knights of the Silver Swan are paid to do, and that's what we need. Okay, good cavalry charges here on the Orc archers. These aren't necessarily units that we want to actually, we care about killing. It's just about kind of whittling down the numbers and causing mass routes, causing confusion. I might wrap around here, though, with this unit of cavalry and come flying into this big clump, because mass routing is definitely one of the ways to break the Orcs. I think the Ologhai are now dealt with, which is amazing. You guys focus on that now. They've broken me there, but yeah, look at that charge right into the flank of the Orc warband. Beautiful stuff. This is going to be good as well. We've got a nice setup. This is what the Doamroth skirmishes are made for. Taking out these Ologhai, armor-piercing javelins. We've got the Dunedain hammering them as well. The cavalry is still hitting us hard, and these guys are kind of basically sacrificial lambs and are now running for their lives. But every Ologhai we can kill is going to be a massive, so keep it up. And you guys go on skirmish mode, get out of there. And the Dunedain can just keep on utilizing that stalk ability. We definitely need to reinforce this section, though. Okay, this entire left flank is now crumbling, and our forces are breaking through. The Ologhai are still holding, but they're exhausted now, which is going to make them much easier to kill. We just need to obviously make sure that none of the routing units are going to be coming back. We also have Imrahil here as well, so Imrahil is in the midst of the combat. Unfortunately, he doesn't actually have any abilities to use, so he doesn't have like a war cry or anything, which is a little bit sad. But yeah, if we can kind of mass route this left flank, it's going to make the Ologhai that little bit weaker. The archer fire is coming in. I've also switched these javelins to actually start focusing down the servants of the eye, because they're going to break through soon, and if they do, and they're healthy enough, they're going to just kill my Dunedain archers. So I want to try and focus them down with the javelins, which should do a pretty decent job, honestly. Okay, well, my right flank is actually breaking. The Orcs are not giving up without a fight, and they're certainly putting a lot of pressure. We have got their general pinned down, but I don't think it's going going to be enough. We are obviously also focusing here with our own units right there. We've got a lot of damage in here, but the Ologhai, as I mentioned, are just kind of keeping me at bay and forcing a lot of my soldiers to just be that little bit slower to the battlefield, which is, definitely doing very... All right, big damage here. We've broken this one section of their line. That's going to basically just finish off what remains of them. We just need to get everybody else over to this section of the battlefield. I want to keep my general pretty close by over on this side, though, as we've still got a lot of Ologhai to deal with. Luckily, we do also have a lot of javelins. We don't have a lot of javelins. We have some javelins left remaining. They're going to come in and basically just try and finish off the last pockets of these Ologhai, because the brave men of Darnroth are trying their best. You can't fault them for trying their best, but there's obviously, heavily armored war trolls. Not going to be an easy force to fight. As well to this one unit of runic soldiers, the men of the East are doing a pretty good job. They're completely surrounded, as you guys can see, and they're holding their own. I mean, this is a unit of Warlords of Rune, so they're very good, up to 1,000 kills on them as well. Doesn't really matter too much. We just need to bring them down. The trolls are basically done for now as well. So we should be saying GG momentarily. And there we go. GG indeed. The forces break. I mean, what a battle that was. And also, look how quickly it does now just load up as well. Again, no cuts there whatsoever. I clicked end battle, and then boom, we're back into the Lord of the Rings. Literally, look how seamless that is. Nice. So we send that army back to Mordor, whence it belonged. Now, our army is actually also pretty battered right now. Only 6,000 men, so we have to be a little bit careful. Again, I don't think we want to I don't think we want to call the Men of Rohan either yet. I want to use that when we are actually pushing in to take land, I think. We have it, the return of the king. I mean, Aragorn himself is looking very old, 87 years old, which actually isn't actually that old considering he is a Númenórean. But still, a man tall and grim has ridden out of the north, seeking your audience. At first, you scrutinize him, you feel a strange sense of a familiarity, and suddenly it strikes you, though his hair has grown longer and slightly grey of his black hair. A man who served your father stands before you. He announces that he has come to claim his birthright. Before he names himself Aragorn II, son of Arathorn, chieftain of the Dunedain of Arnor, the heir of the Isildur's son of Eladil. To prove his claim, he presents a sword of Andúril, which says it has been reforged to Narsil, which cuts the ring from Sauron's fingers. He also shows the ring of Birhir, which is born out of Númenor. King of Rivendell and his northern kin who accompany him push his claim. There can be little doubt that he says the truth. Now, we could say Gondor has no king. Gondor needs no king. Of course not, though. It is our job to simply sit upon the throne and wait for the return of the king. We welcome this new king. In a grand ceremony in Minas Tirith, Aragorn II, heir of Isildur and chieftain of the Dunedain of Arnor, proclaimed king of Gondor, high king of the Dunedain in exile, lord of the West. He is proven his identity beyond all doubt. Renewed shall be the blade that was broken. The crownless again shall rise king. And the glory of Gondor has been restored. The king at last to Gondor has returned. The people now rejoice, but a fell wind is upon the east. And the malice that was slowly building has now turned to fiery hate and returning the oldest foe. Time shall tell if the king returns, signals a new beginning or its end. So here we are. We are now classed as Arnor. We also have the territory up here as well to the west, which is pretty interesting. Annoyingly, whilst that was going on, and I've also, whilst that was going on, our army disappeared because I guess it switches our faction, and we actually did end up losing. Also, it's moved our capital as well. Oh no, Denethor is there. I guess our capital is probably up here in the, our capital is up here in Arnor, okay. Oh, we also get to decide upon our name now as well. Of course, we have to become Elisar. Of course. Lest we forget as well, we are still fighting a force from the east. Their invasion has continued, and it's going to take us a little bit of time to really form up our army. Hopefully we can. We've also got raiders just scattered around. They're really seizing this opportunity to hit us. However, I think we'll be able to clear up this war and then declare a war of ourselves once we kind of get a bit of time to rebuild. Look at this. We even get to be betrothed to our once love. Oh my god, should we marry Elwyn? Oh god. Oh no. I can't have any more of a stew. Yeah, of course, our true love will be, Arwen will be the case. That is for sure. And we can even hold a grand wedding. I mean, we're busy. We're fighting a goddamn war. You guys got to give us a chance to finish this. Yeah, look at that as well. So everything is happening. Our blade has now been reforged. We now have Andúril flame of the West. Oh, look at that. Look how much prowess it gives us as well. I'm literally going to be able to duel the Dark Lord himself. Okay, our army's operational now. We had to get some more men over, but now we have enough to absolutely rinse them now. Yeah, they're not going to be able to stop us, I don't think. It was actually much closer than I thought. I guess the Nazgul holding their own. But yeah, I didn't. Oh my god, are they going to do it? No, there's no way they're going to do it. There's no way they're going to do it. Okay, that battle was much closer than I thought it was going to be. I wasn't going to fight it because we outnumbered them so much, so it would make the actual battle in Attila so much easier, but I don't know now. Looking back on it, maybe we should have fought it. Okay, what we can do then, because enforcing demands doesn't really do anything. It gives us lots of money. Oh, that money would be so nice, though. 7 grand would allow us to completely reform the empire. Okay, I was going to say we're just going to wipe peace, but now we're gonna try and enforce demands, because if we can do that, which I think we should be able to, as we've got, yeah, we just need to get rid of these. Ticking war score should help. Yeah, okay, it's not going to be too bad. Okay. We are going to peace out with the Dark Lord now, as we have a little bit of a rebellion we have to deal with, through like Faramir and a few other people, I guess, aren't too happy with my rule, probably because I couldn't, you know, we were at war, so we couldn't quell them. It's fine, though. We're going to peace out with these guys quite quickly. Should still be fine. And then we're going to deal with this rebellion, which, again, we should be able to peace out with them. White peace out with them right now anyway. Cool. Hey, cool. So we're at peace with everybody now. We can now disband the army, let it rise up. We can let our economy start pumping. We can also make Minas Tirith our capital. Yeah, we can make Minas Tirith our capital here, so we'll move the capital there. Boom. Looking very nice. Now we just need to make everybody like us. Obviously, we want to marry our wife as well, so we'll probably go ahead and hold a grand wedding, and yeah, start that. And it's completely free as well. Let's look at this. We're getting married. We have a massive guest list of everybody arriving. I mean, it's a bit weird, right? Because obviously Frodo and Sam haven't, you know, finished their quest to destroy the ring yet, so they're not here, so I can't battle to no man. But it's fine. Oh no. God, it seems like Galadriel isn't too happy with me. God damn as well. They're doing a great job of making her look absolutely beautiful, that is for sure. Okay, it's fine. Just relax. It's gonna be fine, okay? It's gonna be fine. Nice. Me and Elrond are becoming best friends at the wedding as well. I mean, what more could you ask for, honestly? Oh, baby, what we've all been waiting for, the wedding night. Okay, so now that the wedding is over, it is time to focus on, it's time to focus on actually destroying the threat to the east. That was all well and good, but yeah, now we have some stuff to be doing. And look at that, already, I have hopefully bared myself a son. It is time, before we declare war on Mordor, to proclaim the reunited kingdom. Look at that, the reunited kingdom has now forged. That looks pretty goddamn cool. Okay, it's time. So our first war will be to reclaim Ithilien. That is going to be our goal. We're going to claim this territory, and then our eyes will turn to the forces of Mordor. Okay, we've got ourselves a battle for sure. Our first engagement against the Dark Lord. Let's dive in and, yeah, finish this off. He has a lot of very good soldiers. Easterlings, however, so do we. All right, boys, let's do this then. The balance of power bar is not looking good, I'm not gonna lie, but we have set ourselves up pretty nicely. We've actually got a really good defensive position. Ideally, I kind of want to fight the enemy forces and just funnel them into this little gap right here. And if they decide to try and make their way around like here or go through here, then we can just deal with that with our cavalry and other units. We can commit more. So I'm gonna try and hold this little line right about there, yeah, and just kind of keep them using the terrain to our advantage. Because at the end of the day, we're the ones with the kind of the sheer amount of quality, and we have all that cavalry, so we can filter the forces of evil into this little choke point. Our cavalry can then just absolutely tear them apart from the back, and that's going to be beautiful to see. We also have a lot of archers as well, but we have to get volley after volley upon the enemy, so that's going to be nice. Let's try and see if we can make that happen. Okay, that plan immediately went to crap, and now they are kind of barreling towards me, so we're just going to have to reform as best as we can and make the best of this situation, because, yeah, they have really caught me off guard right now. Let's get the archers set up. They're going to be hitting me hard before I can even set my army up. Okay, I mean, it's good that they're kind of being this dangerous, because it's going to make this campaign very interesting. You boys set up yet? You have. Oh, we just about missed off. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, this battlefield is an absolute mess now. We kind of just need to engage them as best as we can. Try and get stuck in and try and really slow them up. I don't know why I have cavalry. These are my really good horses as well. What are you guys doing? Let's get our cavalry around the flank immediately. We're going to have to engage a lot of their army. Archers up here, of course, all trying to focus down the trolls if you guys can, as they're going to be, yeah, a real pain. Over on this side, we've got cavalry maneuvering, which is good. But remember, we're not just fighting orc rabble anymore. We're fighting actually a lot of the enemy good units. Why are you guys getting caught? Let's go. I'm actually kind of nervous that we're going to lose this battle now. Luckily, reinforcements have arrived here to help Citadel Guard, which is good. We've got more men on the go as well. They just have a lot like a lot of soldiers. Let's try and focus down the cavalry, because if we can kill that, then that's a pretty good sign. We've got cavalry set up here as well. You guys go into that. You guys set up like so. And then maybe you guys go after me. You guys go out and help that. You guys reinforce here. Yeah, you guys go there. And let's just set up. Okay, some beautiful mass cavalry charges here right into the side of these soldiers. But remember, again, you can see that we are fighting some, warlords of Rome. That's not going to be an easy fight. We just need to get in there and we need to get out. And we need to be doing this like just across the line, you know. Let's help out reinforce here. We're fighting more enemy cavalry. The archers are firing. Can we like focus fire like here? That'd be a good volley. Yeah, let's focus fire there. You guys focus fire like over here. Okay, we need more men. We need more men over here. ASAP. Okay, we're doing a pretty good job over on this right-hand side. The cavalry is obviously coming in clutch. We've actually ended up engaging a lot of the enemy cavalry in some brutal battles right here, trying just to whittle down their maneuverability. They've also managed to actually push around here and actually start hit Aragon. So Aragon is now in combat. He's fighting Olokai. That could spell danger for him. I am bringing more men around here to try and help him out. If we can clear off the support here, that's going to be pretty nice. There's lots of enemy cavalry. And remember, this cavalry is like golden chevrons out of its mind. So that's obviously causing me some big problems. We just need to keep on fighting. Make sure we get all of our soldiers in the right position. Keep on getting the elite guard where they need to be. And I'm hoping we can just like mass rout them. But as you guys can see, if we zoom in, the battle is just chaotic. The Olokai, as always, are going to be them units just causing us so much problem. Okay, we're making really good progress on this flank now. Just able to take down a unit of Warlord of Rome. The cavalry here are doing a great job. And we're about to come flying into the back of these Locae Rim. Come on, go, boys. Why are you stopping? Charge! We need to get stuck in. Yeah, it's a beautiful rear charge into the pikemen. That should hopefully see them through. And we need it, honestly. We really do need it, as well. Our line here is really starting to crumble under the sheer pressure. We need to get around here as best as we can. We need more infantry in here ASAP. Breaking them is going to be big. Luckily, our cavalry here have done a great job. Yeah, good job. They got some of their cavalry in on me here as well. Annoyingly, I think Aragon can go deal with that. And yeah, you archers need to keep on shooting trolls. I mean, it's hard to do because of there's like friendly units in the way, but some of the arrows do make their way through and start plinking off patrols and rest of the Olokai. Okay, it seems like a mass cav charge here was enough to break down a lot of the enemy infantry. We even broke some of their cavalry as well. Nice. Okay, we need to really focus in on killing that general now, I think. We have some good archer units left, so let's bring the archers over. They can obviously be a big help here as well. Where's Aragon as well? Aragon is, defending some cavalry, which is fine. You guys help deal with that. We need to make sure that we finish these guys off if we can. I don't really know what to do at this point. They just have Ologhai left, but there is like no way we're killing it. Like our soldiers just are not capable of. We have like no Citadel Guard left as much as we want to. Now, the battle is over, but they simply do just have Ologhai left. Like we are hammering them with arrows and we're kind of doing a bit of damage, but not really. So I think honestly, we're just going to have to take this L. Like this battle is going to be lost, but we've decimated the army and we'll be able to rebuild a little bit faster than them. But yeah, like our soldiers, like just nothing's happening to these trolls. Like we're surrounding them with spearmen, but because they're militia spearmen, I just don't think they have the damage to take care of. Trolls is just too much. There's literally nothing I can do. We need to kind of, I guess, go back to the drawing board and build an anti-troll department. I'm trying to run Aragon away. Like, let's just hope he does not die, because it would be so ridiculous if he did. But you know, hopefully he just routs. Yeah, boom. He does just rout, so he should still survive the battle, I'm hoping. Okay, it was a defeat, but I'll take those, you know. We defeated the rest of the army, but we had nothing to deal with Ologhai. So yeah, that's something we have to improve. I can't believe we were defeated. That is crazy. Luckily, we're going to be able to rebuild. I don't think it's going to be too much, but yeah. Losing that battle is brutal. Aragon didn't get injured, which is nice. Yeah, we're gonna come back. We're gonna reform, and I'm probably gonna just continue to take that battle. And it seems along these lines, the beacons have been lit, but from the other way, the men of the Edoras have been invaded by the foul creature of Saruman. He has shown his true colors, and the true war of the ring has begun. It seems like, yeah, died of internal injuries. Theoden died of old age. And Theoden II has taken over. Where is Eomer when we need him? Of course, our nations will prepare to help out. So we are now in two pretty brutal wars. Luckily, this war is going to be, you know, over fairly soon. I don't think we have to worry too much about this one. Just mainly because now that, you know, we can basically just use our soldiers. But it does seem like the final war is now upon us. We have to go and help out Viridimark as quickly as possible. And we obviously have to finish this war as quickly as possible. And then, of course, I think we just get, like, as many, like, I don't know, Gondorian bowmen? What's good to kill them? I guess, like, Yeah, we just need more men at arms, so we need more money. That will all be for next episode. So if you guys enjoyed the return of the king, let me know. And yeah, one more episode, I think we defeat Saruman, we defeat Mordor, and we call it a day. I think that is a good plan of action. So of course, if you enjoyed this, be sure to drop a like and a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.